Good evening, welcome to VANIKIAS. We'll start discussing VST. So, first question. What are the following statements? The acceleration due to Earth's gravity decreases if we move upward, if we go up from the surface of the Earth, if we go from the equator towards the pole, the rotational speed of the Earth is increased. We go down from the surface of the Earth towards its center. Which are the statements are correct? See, acceleration due to gravity, Z is equal to gm by r square. This is the formula, where r is the radius of Earth and Earth is like this. Suppose this is the Earth. Suppose this is Earth. Here the radius is slightly less, slightly depressed at the poles. So here r is small. So when we go from the up from first question is go up from the surface of the Earth. At the surface of Earth, G is maximum. Remember, when you move upward, then G decreases. When you move downward, then G decreases. G is maximum at the surface. So when we go upward, so acceleration due to gravity decreases if we go upward from the surface of Earth. Yes. We go towards equator towards the pole. Yes. If I am moving towards equator, go from the equator towards the pole. Then yes, G decreases. Why? Sorry, at pole it is maximum. At pole G is minimum. This R is minimum and G is maximum. Why? Because at pole the surface is depressed. So radius is small. If R is small, then G will be maximum. So at pole it is maximum. So it's not decreases, it increases. So second statement is wrong. The rotation speed of Earth is increased. The rotation speed, if we if the yes, acceleration due to gravity decreases, then rotation speed of Earth is increased. If we go down from the surface of the Earth towards the center, then also decreases. Yes, it is, this statement is right. Then rotation speed of Earth is increased. Okay, so if G decreases, then these two statements are right. Rotation speed of the Earth, that means Earth is rotating around itself. Yes. If the acceleration due to gravity decreases, yes, G will decrease if the rotation speed of Earth is increased. Speed of Earth is increased, so V will be maximum and G will reduce. Why it will happen? Velocity of speed will increase. If you increase this, then G will reduce. Okay. Why? Because centripetal force is it is acting towards the center, right? So when the speed increases, it will be very deep. There is a higher tendency of a ball to move away, right? If you are rotating a ball like this, and as it is, so suppose the thread is break down, that will move away. So when speed increases, moving away from the center, that force will increase. So this attraction towards center will decrease. So gravitation force will decrease. So second statement, third statement is right. So 1, 3, 4 statements are right. B is the answer. Which of the following are the characteristics of electromagnetic waves? Electromagnetic waves characteristics. They are elastic waves? No, they are not elastic. They can also move in vacuum. Yes, this is right. They do not require any material medium. They have electric and magnetic components which are mutually perpendicular. They move. Yes, this is right. Electromagnetic waves, they move with a speed equal to 3 lakh meters per second. This is wrong. 10 to 10 to the 8 meter per second. So not 3 lakh, 3 to 10 to the 8 meter per second. So 2 and 3 options will be right for electromagnetic waves. This is the definition of electromagnetic waves, where the electric field and magnetic field components are mutually perpendicular to each other. Which of the following is an example of sublimation? Right? It is dry as ice, camphor ice. Which are the examples of sublimation? Now, what is sublimation? Sublimation is conversion from solid to gaseous state directly. Solid to gaseous state directly without it's becoming liquid. Okay, that is sublimation. So, and when, for example, ice first become liquid, then become solid, then become vapor. 3 stages. Here it will directly become the liquid. So, what are the example? Dry ice and camphor. This is right. Ice first will convert into liquid, then gas. So third option is wrong. So 1, 2 are right. regarding the example of sublimation. Which of the following are the fabrics that may contain polyester? Polycotton, polywool, right? Polycotton, polywool, or terracotta. Just by observing the nomenclature, polyester, poly is there. Here it is also poly. Here is also poly. Terracotta. We have heard that there is certain. It is not completely cotton. Some polymaterials are also there. We know that terracotta shards are not completely cotton. So that may contain. Whenever you see there is may, then the chances are highest. So here all the options are right. May contain polycotton. Consider the following statements. Benzene is the simplest aromatic hydrocarbon. PEL is used as anti-knocking agent. Remember, yes. This question is also asked in SSC. Once they have asked. What is this PEL? Which element is used as anti-knocking agent? So it's a previous questions. What is one of the part of the previous questions? It is called as tetraethyl lead. Tetraethyl lead or TEL. It is used as anti-knocking agent. Okay. Benzene is simplest aromatic hydrocarbon, which is right. So both the statements. So 1 and 2 both the statements are right. What is the correct sequence of different phases of cell division? Okay. Different phases of cell division. Prophase will be the fast. Pro means fast, right? Prophase. After that, there will be metaphase. Then there will be anaphase. Then there is telophase. This is the 4 sequence of cell division. First is prophase, then metaphase, then anaphase, then telophase. So C is the answer of cell division. Bile is secreted in the liver. What is bile? That yellow color that comes in urine. Okay. So bile is secreted in liver. Yes. Bile is stored in the gallbladder. Yes. Bile has no digestive enzyme but responsible for emulsification. Bile is also necessary for absorption of fat, soluble vitamins like A, D, E, K. Here all the statements are right so far as bile is concerned. So 1, 2, 3, 4 all are right. Bile secreted by liver, gallbladder, stored in gallbladder. Bile has no digestive enzyme. Bile has also necessary absorption of fat soluble vitamins like A, D, E, K. Okay. And what is this emulsification? Emulsification means emulsification. It's an important term. That is the breaking down of fat. Right. Sorry, emulsion means breakdown of fat. Emulsification means dispersion of one liquid in a second liquid. That is emulsification. Yes, fat emulsification means breakdown of fat. That will say that breakdown of fat. So here all the statements are right. Consider the following statements. Human beings have 23 pairs of chromosomes. Sex chromosome is human sex chromosome in human male are named as XY. Chromosomes are best seen in the metaphase. Which of the following statements are right? Which of the following statements are false? Which are false? We know that it is also right. Male XY, right? Male I have XY. Female have YY, right? So this is also right. It is based in metaphase, that is also right. So none of these are false about chromosomes. Consider the following diseases: yellow fever, plantar wart, HIV/AIDS, rubella. Which are caused by virus? Virus. What where pathogen is a virus. In which of the following cases pathogen is a virus? We know that HIV is a virus, right? Rubella virus, you have had it. Yellow fever, you have Aedes virus. So 1, 3, 4. We are confident about this. And so 2 is so only a option will be right. That contains 1 to 4. Okay. Next is consider the following statements that in geostationary satellite. A geostationary satellite is an approximate height of 10,000 km. No, this is wrong. 10,000. It's not 10,000 km. It is 36,000 km, or exactly 35,790 km. Geostationary satellite. It is a distance. It is a communication satellite usually. Usually communication satellites are launched there, right? Communication satellites are there, and at geostationary orbit means it has same angular velocity, and direction as the Earth. Earth is rotating. The way Earth is rotating, it is also rotating around Earth. So same will be there. Okay. It has same angular velocity, angular direction like the Earth. That's why it is called as geostationary. FM transmission of music is very good. FM transmission of music is very good. So quality because of atmospheric and man-made noises, which are general frequency variations, can do a little harm. Quality because of atmospheric man-made noises, which are generally frequency variations, can do a little harm. Frequency variation cannot. FM means frequency modulation, so it can do little harm. No, it will do bigger harm. So second statement is right. Only one is the correct answer. The Nuclear Security Summit are periodically held under the aegis of United Nations. Nuclear Security Summit. International Panel on Fissile Materials, an organ of International Atomic Energy Agency. Which of the following statements are correct? Nuclear Security Summit. Okay. See, whenever you say something periodically, such language, periodically or steadily, such sentences are wrong. Right? Usually they are wrong. But here it is in every 2 years, Nicholas Security Summit it occurs. And it is not under the United, it is usually it's under the Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, not under the United Nations. So past statement is wrong. The International Panel on Fissile Materials is an organ of Atomic Energy Agency. This is not a organ of International Atomic Agency. It is a separate group, right? It was established in 2006. It's a separate group. It's not a part of International Atomic Energy Agency. So both the statements are correct. So D is the answer, neither one nor two. Then consider the following statements. Microwaves oven are uses. Microwave oven they uses microwaves to heat food. Yes, they uses microwaves to heat food. Because it is microwave oven, so obviously that will lead to microwaves. Microwave oven is highly efficient in the food stock containing water, fats and sugar. Both the statements are correct regarding microwave. Next question. Liquid crystal display is a flat electronic visual display that uses the light modulating properties of liquid crystals. Second is liquid crystal uses technology which emits light directly and extensively. Directly and extensively, that means the viewer will suffer, right? So viewer will suffer. So this statement is wrong. Only first statement is right. It will not emit light directly or extensively. Otherwise, it is a source of light energy only. What its job is to display the light modulating properties of liquid crystals. So LCD, that is used in LCDs. One only is the answer. With reference to Indian history, who among the following is a future Buddha yet to come to save the world? Future Buddha. Who is called as future Buddha? It is the Avalokiteswara or Lokeswara or Padmaswari or Maitreya. Answer is Maitreya. Right? Maitreya is regarded as the future Buddha. This Padmapani, they have asked about Padmapani in UPSC. So they are focusing on this part. Next is with reference to religious practices in India. Stanakvasi sect is belongs to which religion? It is Buddhism, Vaishnavism, or Jainism, or Saivism. Stanakvasi sect, that is it belongs to Joint. Okay, that is related to Shwetambaraj. You know Shwetambaraj and Digambaraj. Shwetambaraj, those who wear white dress. Digambaraj, those who are naked. In their two set of Jainism, Digambaraj and Shwetambaraj, Bhadrabahu and Stulabahu. Right. So here it is Jainism, Tharakvasi sect. The medieval India, the designation of Mahattara and Pattakida are used for Mahattara and Pattakida are used for military officers or village headmen, specialist in Vedic rituals. They have seen craft guilds. It is generally the village headman. They are called as Mahattara. With reference to Indian history, who of the following is known as Kulhodaran? Kulhodaran. It is a science. Kulhodaran. Science are called as Kulhodaran, or they are also called as the Soil brothers. They are also called as kingmakers. Kulhodaran or kingmakers. D is the answer. Soil brothers. Which of the following statements is incorrect with reference to Treaty of Samouli signed in the British period? Okay. Treaty of Samouli. As a result of the treaty, Nepal agreed to withdraw from Sikkim. Yes, this is right. Nepal agreed to withdraw from Sikkim. Treaty of Samouli. It is related to the land boundary agreement between India and Nepal. The Karapan dispute is also related to that. The treaty gave better facilities to British for the trade in Central Asia. This is also right. The Indian government got access to Chumbi Valley. No. Zero. After the treaty, the Gorkhas joined the British army in large numbers. Yes. We have given national treatment to Nepal. Still, people contact that they started from the Treaty of Savoli is also last event today. So C is the answer. Just 1 minute. Okay. So next question will start. Which of the following events happened during the tenure of Lord Ripon? Lord Ripon, a very good administrator, right? Enactment of vulnerable pressure. No, this is wrong. He has repealed the. It is 78, 1978. Vulnerable pressure passed. It is controlling of pace. So he has done on positive works generally. So second appointment of Hunter Commission for Education. Yes, Fast Factory Act that given the rights to women and children. So Fast Factory Act and it came in 1878. Right. One of the press act that controlled the freedom of press. Right. Freedom of press control. Freedom of press control. And second Afghan War, it started between 1878 to 1880. Hunter Commission of Education and these two important controversy. These belong to Viceroy Lord Ripon. 3 and 4, not right. Which refers to the history of India. Ulgulan or the Great Tumult or description of which of the following events? The Great Tumult, that is the Birsa Munda revolt in 1890. Ulgulan or the Great Tumult. You have the Birsa Munda revolt, Santal revolt during the Chotnagpur Valley region. Right. Birsa Munda, leader of Santal community, fought against the British. Okay. Sorry, he belongs to Munda. Birsa Munda is Munda. The Chotnagpur region. Next. Who among the following was associated with the Secretary of Hindu Female School, which later became Bethune's Female School? Bethune Female School is a very important school in the modern day time. Who was associated? It is Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. He was associated with Bethune School, right? Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. See, he is also he has also started Sanskrit college, right? Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Also associated with 1856 Udo Remarriage Act. So Rajib Naidu is the first women governor. First women governor, also the first Indian women president of Indian National Congress, 1925. Then Annie Besant is the first women to become the president of Indian National Congress. Right. The context of Indian history arrange the following association chronological order of the establishment. First Bengal British Indian Society. Bengal British Indian Society it was established in 1843. Okay. Next, the East India Association. East India Association it was established in 1866. Then Indian National Association. Indian National Association it was established in 1876 by Suranath Banerjee, right? And another one was Suranath Banerjee and another one was. Next is the landholder societies. It was established in 1836. The Zamindari Association. So, if you see, look at the chronological order, then first it will be the landowner society code, then it will be the Bengal British Society, 4 1, then 2 3. 4 1 2 3. D is the answer. Okay. Report. India has rejected it because why? Because no member in the Constitutional Committee was India. That's why Nehru report was started. Okay. It has also stated there will be bicameral legislature. Dominion status demanded dominion status. Bicameral legislature. Dominion status. And federal form of government. These all are demanded by Nehru. Which of the following regarding constitutional provisions for secularism are incorrect? Indian concept of secularism implies a complete separation of religion and state. This is incorrect. This is not correct. There is no complete separation. All religions is given equal importance. So this is it is incorrect. The term secular was part of original constitution. No, it was not. It was included in 42nd Constitutional Amendment, 1976. The provision of equality of opportunity for all the citizens in matters of public employment reveals the secular character of Indian state. The provision of equality of opportunity. Yes, this is a right statement. So which are incorrect there, which are incorrect they have asked. So 1 and 2 are incorrect. Consider the following statements with respect to judiciary. The scope of judicial review. Power of the Supreme Court of India is wider than the court in the United States. American Constitution provides for the due process of law against procedure established by law in the Indian Constitution. No, this second sentence is wrong. American Constitution gives the procedure established by law. Scope of judicial level for Supreme Court of India is wider than the scope of United States. Which of the following statements are incorrect? Incorrect. The scope of judicial power of Supreme Court of India is wider than court of no. Supreme Court of USA has highest power. So first statement is wrong. This statement is wrong. Next is both India and USA Constitution provides for a single system of court which enforces both the central as well as the state law. No, this is wrong. There is huge federalism, strong federalism in case of USA. So second statement is also wrong. This statement is right. American Constitution provides due process of law. India has provided established procedure established by law. Yes. So 1 and 3 options are wrong. They are asked what is incorrect. So 1 and 3 options are incorrect. Which of the following contains philosophical part of Indian Constitution? The directive principle of state policy, fundamental rights and fundamental duties, fundamental rights and entitlements of state policy, fundamental rights, fundamental duties and entitlements of state policy. Philosophical part. So philosophical part is only directive principle of state policy. Why? Because fundamental principle is enforceable. This is enforceable. Fundamental right is not a philosophical part. It's not philosophy. These rights means they are inherent rights. But fundamental DPSP, these are some values, right? Values for the government. So A is the answer. Which the following provisions require special majority of the parliament along with the ratification of the states of the further amendment. That means they are asking about rigid provisions. What are rigid provisions? Rigid provisions means that requires both central government and state government. Central government will pass it by 2/3 majority and at least 50% of the states will ratify it. 50% of state legislative assembly will ratify it, state legislature. So, in which cases? Citizenship, no, this is not required because citizenship amendment happened, but it didn't require any type of state ratification. Enlarging the judicial Supreme Court, yes, this is right because Supreme Court is a rigid provision. States have concerns with this. Article 368 the judicial Supreme Court is not so. High Court, in case of High Court, it is changed, then it will like that will be rigid provision. So 2 is wrong. Article 368 itself the amendment procedure. That's a rigid provision. Official language is not rigid provision. 7th schedule, because in 7th schedule we have state list, concurrent list, union list. State's interest is highly affected. So this is there. Goods and service tax counts, yes, because we know that GST is passed by all the states. Even in the GST council there are states. So 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 6 are the answers. B is the answer. Rigid provisions need to be ratified by the states because their interest is violated. Consider the following statements regarding the constitutional amendment bill when it is passed by both the houses of the parliament. The president must give the assent. Yes, president cannot return back the 24th constitutional amendment. The money bill and constitutional amendment bill, president cannot return. So must give the assent to the bill. The president cannot withhold the assent. President cannot withhold the assent. Next sentence, next statement is the president can return the bill. No, it cannot. He cannot return the bill. The bill doesn't require assent to the president. It will no. This is wrong. Okay. The president can withhold the assent to the bill. So only is the answer, right? One only is the answer regarding assent. And regarding constitutional amendment bill, it can be introduced in any Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, no issues. Which of the following fundamental rights are guaranteed by the Indian Constitution under the right to freedom of religion? Right to freedom of religion. Right to freedom of conscience, yes, this is right. You can profess any religion. Right of a section of citizens to conserve their culture. No, this is also rights. Rights of religious minority to establish education institutions. No, this is freedom of religion from 25 to 28. It is in the 29. So 29, 30 minority, that is for minorities. So only is the answer. Minority rights are 28, 29. With reference to direct principle of state policy, which of the following statements is not correct? They are non-justiciable and hence courts cannot use that principle to determine the constitutional validity of a law. They are non-justiciable, hence courts cannot use. No, court can use. Court can use the direct principles. So this is wrong. This statement is not correct. Along with the fundamental rights embodied philosophy of constitution, yes. Put some obligation of the government, yes. For the welfare of the people. If possible, that a principle should be direct conflict with the fundamental rights of citizens. To be in direct conflict with the, yes. It may happen, yes, many times it has happened. So this is incorrect. So C is the answer. They are non-justiciable. Direct principles are non-justiciable. But fact is that they can be used by the court. Which of the following means devices are used by Parliament to control the Minister of Council? Yes, what can be used by the Parliament? Usually used by the it is question hour, discussions, adjournment motion, no confidential motion. These four are being used by a particular MP to control the Minister of the Council. Next. Then what is this guillotine? Guillotine that means government can pass a huge number of bills at single time. Guillotine. merge together, fast track passage of financial business, right? That means at the same time we have multiple bills will passed. That is called as routine, so that is not controlled by the, it's not belongs to a member. There will be no discussion once routine, there will not be any discussion. There will be only passage of bill, no discussion. So 1, 2, 3, 4 will be right. The Constitution has empowered the only union government to levy tax on the interstate supply of goods and services, IGST. Is right. President is empowered to make provisions for distribution of revenue collection between center and state, interstate supply of goods and services. Yes, Finance Commission is for there. 101 Amendment of 2016 has conferred exclusive power of Parliament to make laws, goods and service tax improvement. No, this is not. Parliament to make laws. There will be ratification of the state legislature. So only 1 and 2 options will be right because it's a rigid provision. States' interests are also there. So there, that's why B is the answer. C is wrong. What is the following statements about difference between public bill and private bill in the Parliament? Public bill and private bill. Introduction of private members bill in the House require 1 month priorities. Yes, whereas public bill requires only 7 days priorities. It is right. A public bill can be introduced and discussed on any day. A private bill can only be discussed on Fridays. Yeah, this is also right. The public bill can propose constitutional amendment, but private bill cannot. Yes, private bill cannot make constitutional amendment. So 1 and 2 options are right only. Private bill can be introduced on the Fridays and 1 month notice, usually 7 days notice. So 1 and 2 options are right. With reference to net domestic product, NDP, it is GDP calculated after addition values of depreciation. Yes, GDP minus depreciation is the NDP, net domestic product. The value of net domestic product of an economy is always higher than the value of GDP. The value of net domestic product of economy is always higher than the value of GDP. Sorry. How can it is possible? This is wrong. GDP will be always higher, right? No, it's not. Sorry, there is a little mistake. The net domestic product takes into account the fixed assets also. GDP plus fixed assets is equal to net domestic. It is equal to net domestic product. So GDP plus fixed assets. Sorry. Calculate upload addition of the values of depreciation. NDP is equal to GDP minus depreciation. So it's not addition, it is the subtraction. First statement is wrong. So obviously NDP will be net of it will be always smaller always because it is minus from GDP. Second statement is also wrong. Calculation of net domestic products are used only for domestic purposes. Yes, this is right. So 1 and 2 options are incorrect. These are incorrect. 1 and 2 options are incorrect. Consider the following statement with reference to sectors of Indian economy. Secondary sectors include all the industries that are concerned with the manufacturing of usable products or finished goods. Manufacturing sector is secondary sector means manufacturing sector. Primary sector means agriculture sector. This is right. Commercial sectors that focus on case of re-arrangement integration of new and existing ideas. Yes, it is policy making. That is commercial sector. Professional to the commercial sector includes government officials, research scientists, financial legal consultants, yes, top level officials. Private sector describes all industries that are engaged in the extraction of natural resources. Yes, natural resources, mining or the agricultural sector, that is called as private sector. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the sectors are correct. Third sector is your service sector. Consider the following statements regarding the net factory income from abroad. Net factory income from abroad. It is a difference between, what is correct? The difference between factory income received by the residents of India working abroad and factory income paid to the foreign. Yes, that is what we say net. Net is there, so it will be income and the received by the foreign residents. First statement is right. The net factory income from abroad is always positive. How can it be always positive? Can never be negative. Anywhere you see never, then that is wrong. Net compensation of employees and net income from the property and entrepreneurship are only two components. Where when you see those statement only, then that is wrong. So one option will be right. How can be the only two components of net factor income? There will be multiple factors, right? Indicator has multiple factors. Which the following development initiatives have been undertaken by NITI Aayog since its inception? NITI Aayog has abolished planning commission and came to India. Aspirational district program, yes, 114, around 114 aspirational district, that are the backward districts. Not only innovation, yes, for which there is a think tank, but for innovation, sustainable development for Indian Himalayan inclusion program, Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, this is not initiative of NITI Aayog. Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. Yes, it is initiative of NITI. Yes. Sustainable action plan for transfer human capital, SAT program. These 5 are for NITI Aayog. What state of India it is by skill development. This is wrong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only. Which among the following is one of the disadvantages of double pay wholesale price index in India? It is not available for individual commodities. Yes, it is available. It is available only for constant prices. No. Available at constant prices. Service sector doesn't get covered. Yes. In the wholesale price sector, service sector doesn't get covered. WPA is only for goods. How? Because if you are purchasing a sabji, or you are purchasing a curry, right? Or you are purchasing pizza, it's not that there is a wholesale of pizza, then there is a national distributor, there is a state distributor of pizza, then there is a city distributor. It's not like that. Directly person is making pizza and you are getting it. Directly person is making chaat and you are getting it. So there is no double pay in case of service sector. It's not that I am teaching you, somebody is teaching me at state level, somebody is teaching the next teacher at national level. So service sector is only directly you are getting. So C is the answer. With reference to GDP price deflator, consider the following statement. So unique indicator it calculates inflation by only measuring nominal GDP. It is a unique indicator calculates inflation by only measuring nominal GDP. No, GDP deflator it measures, it record both nominal GDP and real GDP. So first statement is wrong. It covers limited commodity of baskets measuring inflation. So there is nothing like that. All the imported goods and essential component of deflator imported goods. No. GDP means goods produced in India. So this is Not there. So all of these are incorrect. GDP deflator is equal to economic value, that is GDP of a, that is what we call as uh, GDP correct here by GDP in base year. In base year, suppose we have GDP in 2011 and GDP in base year 2011. Minimum support price or MSP. MSP is a form of market intervention by the government of India is to improve to ensure agricultural producers against any sharp increase in the farm prices, sharp rise in the farm prices. Yes, so this will give you a particular income, fixed income. MSP is guarantee price to save farmers from distress. Yes, it will save farmer from distress. Distress, it is also right. MSP are announced. MSP are announced on the basis of recommendation by Cabinet Board Economic Affairs. As of now, MSP announced for 23 commodities. So here, it is 22 commodities. Okay. So generally it is 2 and 3. Last statement is sharp rise in farm prices, no sharp decline in farm prices. You can say sharp decline in the farm prices. To save it, right? To ensure agricultural producers, because there is increase in the farm prices and they are beneficial. So percent is wrong. So it is usually 2 and 3. B option is right, 2 and 3 are right. There is little printing mistakes. Budget 2022-24 identifies 4 transformative opportunities to be leveraged before the reaching India. Which is the following are those: economic empowerment of women through SHGs, PM Vishwakarma scheme, Vishwakarma Kaushal Samman, tourism promotion in mission mode, green growth, PM Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. This is not in Garib Kalyan Anna, this is not, this is during COVID time. Government has done this. So this 4 are right. These 4 are right. Rest of the 4 are right. PM Vishwakarma Kaushal Yojana, tourism promotion mission mode. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are right. What is the new Misty scheme launched by the Union government? Misty scheme for mangrove plantations. Yes, for mangrove. Misty scheme is for mangrove. Main aim of the scheme is to take off the mangrove plantation along the coastline. The main objective of Misty scheme is to preserve mangrove forest. Schemes implementation. Misty is to be implemented by converging CAMPA. Yes, compensatory afforestation fund. It is for mangrove forest. Compensatory afforestation management and planning authority. What means if any, because of any private agency, mangrove forests are destroyed, then they must pay the double amount to create that much of mangrove forest. So it is so these are the answer. Consider the following about National Green Hydrogen Mission. It will facilitate the transition of economy to a low carbon intensity and reduce dependence on fossil fuel imports. It will also make country assume technology and market leadership in sunrise sector. Yes, sunrise sector means new sector. So that is also, it will be better. The facility transition of economy from low carbon intensity, yes, carbon emissions will reduce. Some of the statements are correct. Sunrise sector means there is a huge potential because there is no competition. There is no dominance of a particular There is no dominance of a particular industry in case of sunrise sector. Okay, next. Arrange the following five Great Lakes in North America from west to east. West to east. Yes, it is a question from map, and many times they ask such questions. It is first will be the Lake Superior, right, and then will be Lake Michigan, then Lake Ontario, then Lake Huron will be there, then Lake Erie, then Lake Ontario. So it will be 21543. Consider the following statements regarding Africa. The Nile, yes, you may see these five Great Lakes. Great Lakes, you must see the diagram. First, you will get first Lake Superior, it is your Lake Superior. Then you will get Lake Michigan. Then you will get Huron. Then here there is Erie, and here there is Ontario. Ontario. These are the five Great Lakes. So from so if you are arranging from west to east, so obviously it is the Lake Superior. Lake Superior only first, so who will be there? After that, here is Michigan, so one will after two there is one. Then Huron, that is five. Then four, it is for Erie, so it is four. So see the answer. In this manner they are arranged. Consider the following statements regarding Africa. Nile flows through more than 10 countries. Congo River is the only river that cross. Congo River is the only river to cross the Tropic of Cancer twice. Victoria Falls located in the Zambezi River. Which of the following statements given are correct? Victoria Falls is right. Nile River is moved through more than 10 countries. This whenever you see only the statement is right, it is wrong. So Kunga river is not the only river. In India there is Mahi river that is also crossing the Tropic of Cancer twice. So 1 and 3 options will be the right answer. Kilauea volcano, which was news recently, located in Hawaii Island, Indonesia, Sumatra, Japan. Where is Kilauea volcano? It is in Hawaii Island. Okay. In Hawaii Island there are multiple volcanoes. So usually many of the volcanoes are found in Hawaii Island. So it is the answer. Then Badihal Pass, it is very important. Badihal Pass, it is in current Jammu and Srinagar. For the following factors: rotation of Earth, air pressure and wind, density of ocean water, revolution of Earth. Which of the above factors influence ocean currents? Ocean currents. Ocean rotation of Earth, yes. Air pressure and wind. Density of ocean water, yes, that affects ocean current. Revolution of Earth, that doesn't affect. So generally it is 1 and 3. Generally it is revolution of Earth. Yes, it will affect. It will affect. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 will be the answer. Ocean currents, right? Air pressure, that will ocean currents means the flow of ocean water. Rotation of Earth will happen. Revolution of Earth will not happen. So this 1, 2, 3 options right statements will be right. Which of the following is a characteristic climate of the tropical savanna region? Tropical savanna region, it is a rainfall throughout the year. No, savanna region rainfall throughout the year, that is in the tropical region, not in the savanna region. Rainfall in the winter only. This is also an extremely short dry season. Yes, definite dry and wet season. That means moderate. Savanna means moderate temperature. So definite dry and wet season. So D is the answer. Just okay. Just wait 2 minutes. Then we'll discuss again. Okay, so again we will start. Consider the following statement with respect to C cross trading. The volcanic eruptions are common along the mid also decreases. Yes. Why? What in mid also decrease when two plates converge, it becomes like this. So there is class. So volcanic eruptions are common. This is right. Continental rocks are younger than oceanic crust. Yes, oceanic crust is the older. So no, this is wrong. Continental rocks are younger than ocean crust. No, continental crust are older than the ocean crust. The ocean sediments are very thick. It is not thick. They are very particles. They are very light particles. Ocean sediments are very light particles. So here, second statement is wrong. One option will be right. It is why it is younger because these are why it is older. Continental is older because continental crust are rarely destroyed. Right? Generally, when ocean crust subdued to continental crust that got destroyed easier. That got destroyed get destroyed easily. So continental rocks are rarely destroyed, so they are older. So one only option is the right answer. Which the following are the tributaries of Kaveri River? Hemavati, Bhima, Kamini, and Ghataprabha. Hemavati is right, and Kamini is also the tributary of Kaveri River. But Ghataprabha is it's a tributary of Krishna River. Ghataprabha is a tributary of Krishna River. And Hemavati River, it is it's a tributary of Kaveri River. Hemavati is tributary of Kaveri River. Yes, Hemavati is Kaveri River. Kaveri is Kaveri River. But Bhima River is in Western India. It is a river. It's a river in Western India. It's not a tributary of Kaveri River, right? Bhima is a tributary of Krishna River. You can say Krishna. So Ghataprabha and Bhima are Krishna River, and Bhagavati and Kaveri are Kaveri River tributaries. Then, if you travel through Himalayas, you are likely to see the following plants naturally there. What are the plants you will see if you travel through Himalayas? Obviously, oak, rhododendron, sandalwood, oak, rhododendron, and standard are also there. So what 1, 2, 3, all the options are right. Naturally, they are going there. Right? Then question number 54. The duration of the monsoon decreases from southern to northern India. Yes, duration of monsoon decreases from southern to northern. Why? Because moisture content decreases. Amount of annual rainfall in the northern India decreases from east to west. Yes, because our east to west the amount of rainfall decreases. In Delhi, there is very scanty rainfall in the because obviously the air is moving like this. Gradually, the moisture will reduce, so rainfall will reduce. If there is Aravali rain, so generally the Arabian part of monsoon that do not goes to northern part. So we see drought in Punjab and Haryana region. So both the statements are correct. Then in the grasslands, there trees do not replace the grasses as a part of ecological succession. Why? Why trees do not? Because trees do not replace the grasses because there is water limits and fire. Yes, there is water limits. That's why trees do not replace the grasses. Wisdom describes not only physical space but also organism but also the functional role. Functional role is meteorological is. Ecotone means to common area, these are ecotones. Right. Habitat means the complete habitat of an organism. Which it stage. Lichens are the capable of initiating ecological association even on a bare rock. Yes. Actually, symbiotic association of it's a very common question. It is asked so many times, right? So it is the algae and fungi. Lichens are the symbiotic association of algae and fungi. In the cities of our country, which among the following atmospheric gases are normally considered in calculating the value of air quality index? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, methane. Calculating air quality index. Which are included? Carbon dioxide is not included in calculating the air quality index. Methane is not included. Only this monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide are included. So 2, 3, 4 are there. CO2 is not included. Among the following crops, which are the most important anthropogenic source of both methane and nitrous oxide? Both methane and nitrous oxide, which is the source? It is the rice field, right? Which source of methane? Waterlogging, the waterlogging in waterlogging areas, rotten areas, the sources of methane. Climate action tracker, which monitors the emission of reduction of pledges of the different countries. It's a database created by Coalition Research Organization. Yes, it is the answer. It's a database. Tracker. It's not a wing. It's not an organization. It's not a committee. It's not an agency. It's a database. Climate action tracker that will track the government progress, every government progress that are promised in the Paris climate deal or Glasgow climate deal. Okay. In the context of environment and ecology, consider the following statements regarding standing crop. It's the total amount of food grains available in a region at a given point of time. Just a second. It's not a total amount of programs. This is wrong. It's measured in terms of mass of the living organisms. B is the answer. That is standing count. Next question. Which of the following is best to describe the term bioremediation? Bioremediation means it is a process that uses microorganisms to treat the contaminated substances. It is regarding sewage treatment. Sewage treatment, right? That uses microorganisms. They will treat the contaminated area. That is called as bioremediation. It is right. Rest of the all options are. It is field study dedicated to use of plants to medicine. Mechanism divided into the presence of microorganisms in drinking water. This is also wrong. Irradiation, no. A is the answer. That is bioremediation. Biomagnification means increase in the concentration of toxic substances. Concentration of toxicity increases. That is biomagnification. Consider the following statements with reference to wildlife protection of 1972. It provides for protection of both animals and plant species. It has 6 schedules which provide for varying degrees of protection. Wildlife Protection Act. Yes, both animal and plant species. 6 schedules. Yes, both the statements are correct. In Schedule 1, there is most important endangered species are there. Critically endangered and endangered species, vulnerable species are there. Which of the following are greenhouse gas? Is greenhouse gas. Water vapor is a greenhouse gas. Ozone layer, yes. So, sorry, greenhouse gas. Following are greenhouse gas. Water vapor is a greenhouse gas. Yes. Water vapor is a greenhouse gas. Ozone is a greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. 1, 3, 5 is the answer. Right? Greenhouse gas. That increases the temperature of the atmosphere. Some species of wildlife are known to play more significant roles in particular ecosystems other than other species. They have disproportionately large effect on natural environment relative to its abundance. More significant roles. Acha. And that is invasive species. So seriously destructive. Yes, seriously destructive. It is invasive species. That means whenever they enter to an environment, they dominate all other environment and they become threat to all other species. Keystone species means the most important species. Keystone species. Most important species in the environment is called as the keystone species. Indicator species means that will signify a little change. Suppose a little change happens in the environment, that will be signified by the indicator species like here. Right? That means environment is changing. Then what is mineral species? It is type of plant species that is first colonize the disturbed land. That they will colonize. It's like invasive species also. So here B is the answer. Some species of wildlife known to play more. In case of parasitic food chain, the shape of pyramid of a number of is always upright, or it is always inverted, or it is linear. It is always inverted. See, parasitic food chain is always inverted. Water ecosystem is also like that. Which refers to India, which refers to India, consider the following statements. Monazite is a source of rare earth. Monazite is a source of rare earth. Yes, that has its source. It is in Kerala that produces thorium. It is highly used. Yes, it is second is right. Monazite occurs naturally enter Indian, not entire. It is only lived. It is generally in Kerala. Entire Indian coastal land. So this is wrong. Entire, everywhere. This is wrong. Obviously, this is wrong. Just by the language. In India, only government bodies can process and export monazite. See, no, everywhere there is it's rare earth metal, so only government bodies can do it. So it is 1 to 4 will be the answer. The state cabinet has approved a proposal to recommend the inclusion of which language in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India? Santali, Desia, Sambapuri, Kui. It is Kui language, right? The 8th schedule of the Constitution of India, Kui language as state cabinet has recommended it. Also, the following statement: the chief secretary of state is appointed by the governor of the state. No, it's wrong. It is chief minister. Chief secretary in the state has a fixed schedule. No, it is completely dependent on the government. So neither one nor two are correct with respect to chief secretary. What are the following statements? The oath of the office of the governor is administered by the chief justice of the concerned state high court, and in his absence, senior most judge of the court of that court available. Oath of the office of governor is chief justice of the concerned state high court. Yes, this is right. The past post independence governor board decides. Post independence governor board decides. Justin Hawak. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Post independence. This is wrong. It is Kayasnath Karju. Kayasnath Karju is the first, the grandfather of Kayasnath Karju was the grandfather of Markandeya Karju, the Supreme Court Justice Markandeya Karju. He was the governor of the. He was the governor. Okay. Justice Hawak, he was the first governor in 1936 when it got independent. Odisha got separately state. At the time, John Austin Hawak was the first governor. So A is the answer. Consider the following statement. Gandhamadhan Keonjhar is the famous chlorine port. Gandhamadhan. Then Guru Bahis Sani was the first iron ore mines. Developed in India in 1910 by Maharaja Sri Ramchandra Mahadeva, ruler of the princely state of Bharanch. Okay, this is second statement is right. Gandhamadhan is not for chromite, it is There is famous for bauxite. Bauxite is there, not for comment. So second statement is right. Consider the following statements regarding Odisha. It is largest producer of manganese in India. It is largest producer of sea mineral in India. It is right. Sundargarh district is largest producer of dolomite in India. Yes. Manganese, sedimentite, and dolomite. 1, 2, 3 all are correct. State animal of Odisha is sambar deer. It is listed in the IUCN red list. Sambar deer. Breeding centers of sambar deer are open in Odisha and Deccan. First statement is right. Breeding centers for sambar is open in Deccan and Odisha. This is also right. It's not endangered, it's vulnerable. Vulnerable status. So what are the options are right. Consider the following players. Poet Jayadeva, Brahma dynasty. C. Chaitanya, Gadamri dynasty. Sadadas, Gadamri dynasty. Which of the following are correctly matched? All these are continuous. No poet Jayadeva, Brahma dynasties. So this is the Gadamri dynasty. This is the time, right? During those periods they were active. So 1, 2, 3 contemporary. 1, 2, 3 all are right. Guru Dharma Jataka is a Buddhist literary source of Odisha ancient history. The Greek historian Pliny mentions Odisha by Kalinga. Which of the following statements are correct? Pliny mentions Odisha by Kalinga. This is also right. Guru Dharma Jataka is a Buddhist literary. Jataka means Buddhist. Yes, which is also right. Both the statements are right. Which the following Odisha type is Odisha type Nagar style? Yes. Odisha type Nagar style temples are found in the Odisha. Okay. Lingaraj temple, Nagar style temple. Odisha type Nagar style. Mukteswar temple and Parsurameswar temple. These are Nagar style temples. 2, 3, 2, 4, 5 is also Nagar style. Nagar means northern India. Besar means southern India. Then Dravida school of architecture means southern India. Besar means both north and Dravida. That is Besar school of architecture. May I ask the following questions? Stone utensils. Kodha, Kotpad handloom fabric Kalahandi, Havaspuri sari Koraput, Dhalapathar Parda Nilgiri. Which of the following statements are? It is the arrangement of the arrangement. Arrange the following questions. Stone utensils. It is Nilgiri Paleswar. Stone utensils. A4. Kotpat handloom fabric it is Koraput. Havaspuri sari. Havaspuri sari it is Kalahandi. Dhalapathar Parda that is Dhalapathar Parda it is Kodha. So B option will be right answer. Which of the following books are written by Naveen Patnaik? The Garden of Life, A Second Paradise, Desert Kingdom, Recalibrate Changing Platforms. So this is The Garden of Life is written by you. Second Paradise is also written by you. And The Desert Kingdom is also written by Naveen Patnaik. These three books are written by Naveen Patnaik. Chief Minister of Odisha, right? Next question: Justice. What is the following statement with respect to justice in the preamble? Economic justice means constitution wants to create society discrimination without discrimination. Like no, economic justice means it is social justice. It's not economic justice. Last it is social justice. Social justice means no discrimination can be caused people for the rest of their wealth. This is economic justice. Political justice means all the people have an equal free and right to the discrimination for political opportunities. The three only is the answer. Also, the following statements with regard to National Adaptation Fund for Climate Change and National Adaptation Fund for Climate Change. NFC Central Scheme, that is 100% fund of the center. Yes, that is right. NABARD is the implementing agency. Yes, the most important thing is NABARD is the implementing agency of NIFCC. It is under implementation of 10th type of plan. Oh, this is wrong. Type of plan is not normal function, so only 1 and 3 options are right. After 12 type of plan, it's not continuing anymore. Question the following statements with regard to operation greens. Operation means a central sector scheme. That is right. Scheme is integrated development of tomato, onion, and potato. Yes, Operation Greens, tomato, onion, and potato. Both the statements are correct. Tomato, onion, and potato. Operation Green. Then Central Pollution Control Board. CPCB. Statutory organization was constituted under which of the following act? Water Prevention and Control and Pollution Act, Air Prevention and Control Act, Environment Protection Act. Obviously, Environment Protection Act, because it is all about Central Pollution Control Board. Central Pollution Control Board. Right. Central Pollution Control Board. It was under Water Prevention and Pollution Act, 1974. Yes, A is the answer. First pollution control started at that time. After that, Air Pollution Control Act started in 1988 and 1981. Air Pollution Control Board established. So it is under Water Pollution Control. Consider the following statements with regards to National Water Mission. National Water Mission. National Water Mission identified only east flowing rivers to study the impact of climate change. Incorrect. It is incorrect. Only. But only means wrong. It is incorrect. Aimed at increase the water use efficiency by 20%. Yes, this is right. So one only is the incorrect statement. Vision of Digital India launched by Government of India centered on digital infrastructure utility only to senior citizen. Again, only is there. 25 answer will be this answer statement is wrong. Government service on demand. This is right. Digital empowerment. This is right. So 2, 3 are right statement. Bigyan Jyoti scheme recently seen the news related to empowering girls, foundation literacy and numeracy. This is wrong. Why? Because Bigyan means related to science. So this is wrong. Scholarship meritorious students economic equals. This is wrong. Science and technology is here. So this is right. School children, this is Begin. What this? What we what's the focus? That's why C is the answer. That's why logic will solve this question. Which of the following statement regarding the aim of Jal Jeevan Mission? Jal Jeevan Mission aims to provide safe and adequate drinking water through individual household by 2020 for all households. Yes, Jal Jeevan Mission, Ministry of Jal Shakti. A is the answer. Recently, Asia's largest liquid mirror telescope is established. Liquid mirror telescope. It is at Uttarakhand, obviously. Telescope generally, astronomical observatories, batteries are placed at Uttarakhand or Ladakh. So A is the answer. The term West Texas Intermediate, sometimes it is for crude oil. It is a deviation question. Crude oil, West Texas Intermediate. It's a deviation questions. Most focus on deviation questions. With reference to SWAYAT initiative is mentioned in the news. What is SWAYAT initiative? The initiative promotes startups, women, youth, that is government e-marketplace. Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Both statements are correct. That is SWAYAT initiative. See, you can also match here. By logic, if you got to solve this, SWAYAT is startup, W is women, right? Y is youth. So this is right. Both the statements are correct. Extended fund facility. As we recently seen the news, extended fund facility, that is, yes, it is Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation or Asia Pacific Trade Agreement. This is for International Monetary Fund. It is IMF. Extended fund facility is IMF that is giving loan to some listed countries. C is the answer. Global Slavery Index. Global Slavery Index. It is the 6th edition of Global Slavery Index based on 2000. It is based on 2020 estimates. It is constructed by WAC Free Foundation. It is based on data provided by the Global Estimates Model Slavery, which in turn produced by the International Labour Organization, WAC Free, and International PS. Second statement is correct. Global Slavery Index. So it's not in 2020. It is not the. It's not in 2020 estimates, it is 2021 estimates. It is given. Okay. So, second only statements is the right statement. Yes. Next is Myanmar Thailand trilateral highway. Following statements regarding trilateral highway. The highway will span distance more than 5,000 kilometers. 5,000 very long. It starts from More to Manipur and passing through Myanmar. More and Manipur passing through reaching the milestone of Thailand. It's a short distance. It cannot be 5,000 kilometers. So the second statement is right. So 2 is the right answer. Right. Which of the following group of countries are part of Indo-Pacific Economic Framework? Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity. What are the groups? Group are New Zealand, Philippines, India, and Thailand. New Zealand, Philippines, India, and Thailand. That is Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity. Mitra scheme. Mitra scheme for textiles. Right? Mitra scheme is for textiles. So, special purpose vehicle owned by central and state government set up. Reese Park, yes, special purpose vehicle. Ministry of Textile provide financial support PM Mega Indian Textile Region and Apparel. So 1 2 3 all the statements are correct. India was released a national multinational poverty index. What is multinational poverty index? It is rural areas witness fastest decline in poverty. Yes. Uttar Pradesh registered largest decline number of poor. Yes. So C is the answer. There was the highest number. That's why it will reduce largest decline in poverty. Number of poverty. Recently, samosas caucus is in news. It is related with the name given to informal grouping in Indian origin Americans. Samosa caucus. Yes, informal grouping to Indian origin American. There is samosa caucus. That was the news. Constitutional statement. Ministry of Power established Utprerak Center. Utprerak Center. Utprerak that is Unnat Takniki Pradarsan Kendra to help improve energy efficiency in the industry. Both the statements are correct. Ministry of Power is for energy efficiency. UNESCO, yes, Global Environment Facility, Council under UNESCO. India is a founder of GEF. Global Environment Facility is under UNESCO. No, this is wrong. GEF is not under the UNESCO. UNESCO is that focus on social cultural activities. Why it will be under UNESCO? It is wrong. India is a founder member of GEF. Yes, that is right. So statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. Then, consider the following statements regarding Maputo Protocol. What is Maputo Protocol? It is known as a protocol of the African Charter on human and people's rights on the rights of women in Africa. African Charter. That is Maputo. Yes, Maputo Protocol. Protocol of the African Charter on human and people's rights. The African Union, Maputo, Mozambique, 2003. Both the statements are correct. So the discussion ends here. And like this video, share and subscribe to VANIKIAS. Thank you.